This next guy, he is an Owasso native, and he kind of sucks. He's kind of an asshole. I don't really like him. I'm just kidding. He's one of my best friends. Give it up for Tyler Wick!
That is a bold-faced lie. I am a complete asshole and kind of a dickhead. What's going on, OMG? How's everyone doing tonight? Enjoying the best burgers in Oklahoma? Woo! Damn right, food's here delicious. It's really the only reason why we do comedy is he feeds us and we're poor comedians. I love that shit. So I've been struggling a lot with life lately. I'm getting old and I don't like it. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but I was part of the Ashley Madison leak. That's right, there's a few perverts in the building. They know what the fuck I'm talking about. I was told growing up that whenever you hit 40, your interests will change. You're supposed to get into like American history and smoking meats. I drink boxed wine and watch murder documentaries. I didn't become a man, I'm turning into a white woman. I don't know what's going on. I've got really comfy slippers. I know every fucking single detail to the Karen Reed documentary trial. Everything. Those cops killed that guy. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. But I have no instincts when it comes to being a parent, so apparently I'm a cigarette ant, is what I'm being told. Which is fine. I can still go to the casino and get to daycare. Plenty of time to pick up the kids, it's fine. I like the little random chuckles, this is fun. So, TikTok is making us dumb, and I am a prime example of that. Our entire world shut down for 2 weeks over a simple question of who wins between 100 men and one gorilla.
The man, of course.
No. That gorilla is fucking those dudes up. And I watch people dedicate just hours of time doing research, trying to prove that 100 men could beat a gorilla, and they just can't. I had something else for that, and I totally just skipped over it, so it's fine. We're just gonna keep it pushing. On the TikTok trend, I don't know if anybody on TikTok before I just fucking go through all my TikTok material? Yeah. So there's a trend recently saying that gingers are black. Yeah, and my girlfriend is a beautiful ginger, and I don't love what it's done to her at home, particularly in the bedroom. She used to wear these cute little pajamas, and now she sleeps butt naked with a bonnet and smokes Black & Milds. She'll leave for milk and not come back with anything but a pack of Newports. Which is fine, I'm okay with that, I'm accepting. I just wish she'd stop trying to dap me up after sex and then call me a cracker whenever I don't get it right. It's very, very hard on my man ego. Dun, dun, dun. I'll bomb. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about fuck. Speaking of bombing and TikTok, in Oklahoma, we get a lot of shit for whenever we hear the tornado sirens. The first thing we do, what's the first thing you do?
Go outside.
You go outside and you watch. And people are like, oh, fucking rednecks. Do you know how many people in the Middle East I watched get blown up this week because when they heard their sirens, they're like, what's that? Missile. So we're not so white trash, are we?
That's a different after all.
It's a little different, but it's different. Same, different. With getting older, I'm realizing I am dumb as shit. It's pretty apparent, as you can tell while I'm up on stage. I thought honestly and earnestly were the same word up until like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I play hockey, and most of my friends are trash from the East Coast. I thought they just fucking talked weird. Nope, 2 different words, I'm an idiot. At an open mic, I had someone introduce themselves to me as non-binary, and I was like, cool, I didn't like math in high school either. Not what they meant. I'm fucking dumb. I'm also extremely awkward. I was in Arkansas recently working, and there was a homeless man on the side of the road, so I pulled up, gave him $5, doing my good Christian deed, and he was like, hey man, thank you. And out of my mouth I uttered, I appreciate you. He's like, no, I appreciate you. And I didn't know what to do, so I just gave him the finger guns and drove off. I should have gave him my vehicle and I should have been on the side of the road. It was very bad. Spencer, you covered all my shit. I fucking hate you. Spencer asked earlier where the parents are at. And I don't know if you noticed, you guys did not cheer or clap at all. You did not seem excited to be parents. And you shouldn't. Kids are fucking little assholes. Every single, I have an asshole, he's 8 years old. And recently I had to chaperone one of his like little events at school because they don't do background checks apparently. And I was around all his little guy friends. I've never wanted to hit a child that wasn't mine more in my entire life. But then I felt a little tug on my shirt, turn around, there's this sweet little 8-year-old angel girl. I'm like, thank God, someone that's not a piece of shit. And I was like, how can I help you, sweetheart? Mister, why is your beard so patchy? Listen here, you little twat. I've got anxiety and I'm not allowed to do heroin anymore. I hope you get an eating disorder. Move along so I can hit on your mother. People want to blame kids for being assholes because of the iPad. They're always on some kind of screen. I think it's because they don't have to work for their porn. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I was a dirty little pervert growing up and I had 3 ways to get that porn. I had to find a magazine in the woods.
Yep.
I had to go to a concrete building with no windows and buy it from a man named Buck. Or I wait till my mom went to sleep. I get on AOL and I download that shit 1 line at a time. And then right before the nipple, it always stopped. Mom, get off the phone! Doing homework! She wasn't smart enough to figure that one out.